Hey everybody, welcome to GameTime. My name is JJ, and this is another episode of Classic Game Pickups. And today, there's over 100 games here. I'm surrounded by all kinds of goodness here, and it's a good PS2 heavy episode, so I'm going to go through the stuff that isn't a PS2 game first, and then we'll get to the PS2 meat and potatoes. But there's some pretty good stuff here, as I always pick up. I usually wait a little bit for pickup videos, but like I said, I've been doing them a little bit more often because it's pretty sweet. So get ready for this pickups marathon because there's like 100 games here, like I said before. So let's start off with an N64 system that I picked up. Pretty sweet, with an RF switch that attaches to all kinds of different like Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo. So that's pretty sweet. I was happy with that pickup. You can never, have too many RF switches and 64s in the collection, you know what I mean? So, and also a couple memory cards for the game, the Nintendo 64. This cool little EA Sports one is pretty neat. It's nice and blue, so nothing too crazy, but still pretty cool to get for the collection. We picked up Vagrant Story for the original PlayStation. Really good game. It's one I didn't have in the collection, so I'm pretty happy to get it. It even comes with the cool little 2000 collector CD inside, so I was happy with that purchase. Awesome, you know what I mean? So what else we got? There's a lot, man. I'm gonna have to reorganize after this, man. I'm just trying to figure out all these piles. The Unholy War for the original PlayStation, good pick up. We have Deception 3 Dark Delusion for the original PlayStation. I'm gonna stop saying original PlayStation. We got Tenchu. We've got the Dukes of Hazzard. We've got Small Soldiers. I'm actually in the mood to go watch the movie. We've got Spec Ops. We have Tomb Raider 3 for the PlayStation. We're going to put this stack down. Oh, I knocked some stuff over. It's all good. It's all good. I picked up the Castlevania Lords of Shadow collection for the 360. You all know that I'm a big Castlevania fan, so that's always good to have for the collection. Comes with your Lords of Shadow and your Mirrors of Fate and your demo to the second game and stuff. So good stuff, man. Castlevania goodness. I got Resident Evil 2 for the Nintendo 64, as well as classic Wave Race. I remember the days where this was friggin' top of the line friggin' gaming, man. You know what I mean? Do all the special moves and go underwater and stuff. Sweetness, you know? So we got Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass for the DS. It was the one I was missing. I have Spirit Tracks. I was very happy to add this to the collection. Thanks, Mark. Check out his YouTube channel. I'll put it later. I have Darkstalkers for the original PlayStation. It doesn't have the cover, but I do have Darkstalkers 3, so I need Darkstalkers 2 now. Mwah. More stuff, eh? I picked up this cool little Cheats Volume 12. Everybody loves old cheat books and stuff like that. This one even has Game Boy Advance and stuff like that in it. It's pretty sweet, you know what I mean? It was thrown in when I picked up some stuff, so nice, nice little booklet. We have the strategy guide for Star Ocean till the end of time. This is actually a really good investment if you know Star Ocean till the end of time, because you know what? This game has a lot to offer, and you can only do so many things on the way through, you know what I mean? There's certain things that you can't do if you do certain other things, blah blah blah, you know what I mean? It's just the way it is. So this is actually really handy to have if you want to experience pretty much everything in the game, you know? And look at this, man. Like this thing, like that's a fold out, man. Like that's awesome, you know what I mean? 5 pages of fold out both sides. That's awesome. You know what I mean? That's all your freaking compounding and making weapons and everything like that. That's a good strategy guide, man. I also picked up the official strategy guide for Sega Frontier for the original PlayStation. It's in pretty decent shape, you know what I mean? It's still, it's a little rough, but you know what I mean? It depends on the storage and stuff like that, but it's in really good shape for its age, and it's got quite a bit of information in there for every character in the game, so I'm very happy to add that to the collection of classic strategy guides. You know, over 500 pages of 500 full color maps. And it's got all your characters. Nice. It's a good score, man. It's a good score. I've got the strategy guide for Devil Kings. I have never played Devil Kings, but I did get it in this lot of PS2 games, so I will be trying it out. You know what I mean? It's made by Capcom, so I just, like I said, I've never tried it, so we'll give it a whirl when I get the chance. Devil Kings I picked up. Like, I'm actually, you know, I'm happy about getting all these games and stuff, but I'm actually really happy that I got all these cases for my Super Nintendo games. Like I got probably about 20, 25 cases here, and these are the plastic ones that fit on your Super Nintendo cartridges. And those are really handy to get. I was very happy to find these, you know what I mean? They were just thrown into the lot. It was awesome, you know what I mean? It was a really, really good little surprise to get, because I'm like, I could use every single one of these, you know what I mean? So, and they're expensive to get online, you know what I mean? You want to buy 5 or 10 of them, you're still spending 20, 30 bucks, you know what I mean, to get these little cases, and most of them aren't actual Nintendo ones. These are actual Nintendo ones, so I was very happy. It's got the little Famicom thing on there. Oh, nice. So we'll put that case on Soul Blazer for the Super Nintendo, and we'll put them back on the shelf. I'm going to go through there and we'll figure which games are case worthy. So now we're going to get to the meat and potatoes of the PS2 collection. There's 93 games that I added to the collection, you know what I mean? Like there's over 100 games in the slot, including what I just showed you, but there's 93 PlayStation 2 games that I got here. Have a little sip there, I'm getting a little dry, but let's go, let's do this. We've got Mr. Mosquito for the PS2. We've got the original Sims for the PS2. We've got Extreme Legends Dynasty Warriors 4. I know a buddy that would really like this game, actually. He's a huge Dynasty Warriors fan. We've got Finding Nemo for the PS2. We've got this cool little demo for 13 on the PlayStation 2 that comes with the soundtrack. It's really neat. It comes with a little cardboard sleeve, and it comes with the demo of the game, and it also comes with a cool little soundtrack of the game. It's a really cool little, you know, little bonus thing. I don't know where it came from, but I don't know. I'll figure that out. I got Soul Reaver 2. Good pickup. We've got Rise of Kasai, you know what I mean, Mark of Cree 2 as well. I'm also going to be, you know what I mean, like some of these are coming in like rental looking cases and stuff like that, so I'm going to be looking through those and trying to replace these cases as the best I can with normal cases as well. We've got Pirates Legend of Black Cat. We've got Whiplash for the PlayStation 2. Well, I guess everything's for the PlayStation 2, so I'll stop saying that. Army Men, Sarge's Heroes. We've got Vex, good little platformer there. It's a fun adventure. I'm transferring this stock to this stock, so I'm gonna have to make some room over there. We got Oak-Age, the Shadow King, early RPGs there for the PlayStation 2. Good picker. Zapper. If you like Frogger, you'll like Zapper. That's all I have to say. I actually like Zapper. It's kind of a little Frogger adventure, you know what I mean? But you're a wicked cricket instead, you know what I mean? We've got Sims 2. It's a good game, you know what I mean? I always like the original Sims the best, you know what I mean? I don't know, call me old-fashioned. We've got The Legend of Alon Dar. I didn't have it in the collection, a little bit of an early RPG there for the PlayStation 2. It's pretty sweet. We got Legend of K, which is a good little platformer there. I didn't have it. I'll probably have fun playing that for sure. We got Legions of Excalibur. Good little action-adventure game there. It's nothing too fancy, but still fun to, you know, own to the collection. We got Drakengard, which is a million times better from Draken, you know what I mean? Little Square Enix RPG. Good have in the collection, you know what I mean? I didn't have it. So we've got Jade Cocoon 2. I'm very happy with that, because I've got the original Jade Cocoon, and now I've got the other one. You know, I like that. I love the old inserts from back in the day with the old ads. Buy 2, get 1 free. Grandia 2, Jade Cocoon, you know what I mean? Awesome RPG giveaway. I love that stuff, man. Awesome. That's going to be fun to play, man. We've got Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit. It's going to be fun, too. We've got Sims busting out. I pretty much got quite a few Sims games in this lot so far, eh? I already went through 2 of them. So Sims busting out. Good to have in the collection. We got ATV Off-Road Fury 2. Now, I've owned this game multiple times. I usually get rid of sports games and most of my racing games when I do trades and stuff like that. Like, I'm not really big on it, but I didn't have it in the collection again, so I added it in the video there. So we've got Driver 3. I have good memories of Driver 1 and 2. Driver 3 is okay. I remember sidestepping a lot when I'm actually playing the game. See, this one doesn't have a booklet, but what can you do? You get what you get. You don't get upset, man. And we've got Thunderstrike. We've got Ribbit Kings. Like, this is probably one of the weirdest games I have on here, man. Like, this is a weird ass game. It comes with 2 discs, bonus disc. It's weird. I'm gonna have to play this one, man. It's just weird. Weird games, man. Games I didn't even know about. Crash Bandicoot. Which one is this? Wrath of Cortex. I'm pretty happy. I didn't have it in the collection. Warriors of Might and Magic. Another one for the collection I didn't have. You know, always adding to the RPG collection. Shifters. I've never tried it, so we'll have to give it a shot. Looks like Animorphs for some reason. I don't know why. But we've got Echo the Dolphin. He transfers from Sega Genesis over to the PlayStation 2, so I'm going to go do some backflips in 3D. It's going to be sweet. We're going to go save the day and sonar it up. Blockbuster. You'd be surprised, man. Sometimes you get rental games, sometimes you don't, man. We got Guitar Hero Aerosmith with all the stickers, 2 pages worth of stickers. And it's funny because I have every other Guitar Hero game for the PlayStation 2 except for Aerosmith, and this lot happened to have Aerosmith in it. So, right on, man. Add to the collection. We got Tai 2. These are the age of the friggin' PS2 platformers because there's a lot of them and they're all pretty decent, you know what I mean? Just a matter of which ones you really enjoy. The Jak and Daxters, the Ratchet and Clanks. These are kind of the B-rated ones. Tai the Tasmanian Tiger and, you know, this one, Kak and the Power of Juju. Like, they're decent games, but you know what? They're not going to compare to your, you know, top of the line, you know, platforming games. And we've got Shadow of Destiny. I didn't have it for the PlayStation 2. It's a good little score there for a nice Konami game. We've got Alter Echo. I always enjoyed playing this one. This is a funky game, man. I'd say play this game just for fun, just to try it out because it's a fun game to play, man. It's a good platformer. We've got Frogger. I was talking about Frogger, and this is one of his adventures, I guess. His great quest. So I'll have to try that one out because I've never tried that one. We've got Crash Twinsanity. I didn't have that one in the collection too, so I'm always happy to get another Crash game in the collection. I've got X-Men Legends and X-Men Legends 2, 2 more RPGs to scratch off the list for the collection. It's always nice to have. I have some of these for GameCube, but I don't have them for the PlayStation 2, so this is pretty sweet. I'm happy with that. We got Rayman 3, Hoodlum Havoc. And I didn't have this one. I've got Rayman 2, so thank you very much. To the collection that one goes. We've got the original Sly Cooper. I've got 2 and 3. Now I've got the first one, so I'm happy with that. Finish off that little trilogy for the PS2, and you know what I mean? Makes it happy. Makes it happy. I've got this game. I've got to play this game. We got Winnie the Pooh's Rumbly Tumbly Adventure. That's I'm sure this is going to be the best game to try out for sure, man. We got the original Spider-Man. I've got Amazing Spider-Man and Spider-Man 2. Now I've got the original Spider-Man. And I was thinking about this earlier too. I was like, man, I've got a lot of PS2 games, and when I buy a good lot of video games, I was actually very, very surprised at how many I did not have in the collection that were really good games. I'm going, how did I not have these games in my collection? Like, it just goes to show even me that no, the PS2 had such a huge library of good games that it blows my mind even to this day when I freaking buy a game and I say, how the fuck did I never find this game before? It blows my mind because I'm up to like 250, 300 games, all pretty much non-sports games, and I'm still to this day finding games for PS2 that are worthy to be on the shelf, and I'm going, holy man, how many must-have titles are there for this system? There are a lot, just so you know. So you know what? PS2 game collecting, you're going to end up in the hundreds and the hundreds and the hundreds of good titles, you know, decent titles, even if you don't collect sports games, you know what I mean? So, like me, so you'll end up with a good collection, but man, there's a lot of good games for the PS2. So, we got Eternal Ring for the PlayStation 2. I'm going to stop saying PlayStation 2. We got IndyCar Series. I'm not big on racing games personally, but I didn't have it, so in the pile it goes. We've got Hurdy-Gurdy, another little platformer, a little quirky one for you. I played it before, I don't remember too much about it. You know what I mean? We got Forever Kingdom. I've actually never played it, you know what I mean? So it actually sounds really neat, so I'm going to actually give this one a shot, you know what I mean? So it looks very RPG-ish and stuff. So Bound by Honor, Friendship, and a Deadly Curse. Sounds really neat, so I'm going to have to try that one. Then we got Corvette. Like I said, I've traded this game multiple times before, but like I said, I didn't have it again, so in the video it goes. Bionicle. I actually like the Bionicle for the Xbox 360, so I'll try this one out for sure, man. Fun game. We got Orphans, Seons of Sorcery, a very early PS2 RPG. I'm surprised I didn't have this already in my collection, but you know what? I didn't. So we got Neopets, The Darkest Fairy. I've never tried it, but in the collection. We got Jet X2O, good game, you know what I mean? Very quirky. It reminds me of Sledstorm a lot, where you're just journeying around and wave race and whatnot. So that fun. I like shiny covers, just so you know. It's fun stuff. We got the Deer Hunter. I don't play too many hunting games myself, so it might be a trader. I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. If I'm just gonna keep it in the collection. We got the original Summoner. Happy with that, actually. That's an early game for the PS2 too. I'm surprised I didn't have, but See what I mean? Like, there's so many games. We got Destroy All Humans. Still need to get Destroy All Humans 2. I need to get War of Monsters. Like, the PS2 list just keeps going and going and going, man. We got Godel Elemental Force. I haven't played this too much, to tell you the truth. I've seen it everywhere. You know what I mean? This case has a little bit of sun damage, too, as you can see. But what can you do, man? You get what you get. We got the original Kessen. Early PS2 games right there, you know what I mean? We got Need for Speed Underground. Like I said, I trade away most of my racing games, so I got it again. Beyond Good and Evil. I have it for the Xbox, but I didn't have it for the PS2. It's a good cult classic. I say check it out. You know, I'm pretty sure you can download it in HD now. So check this game out for sure, man. We got Ark the Lad. Twilight of Spirits, another early RPG. A little bit of strategy RPG in there, you know what I mean? Nothing fancy, but you know what? If you're stuck with nothing else to play for RPGs, it'll have to do. You know what I mean? So we got Blood Omen 2. I've got the other two for the PlayStation 2, like Defiance and Soul Reaver now, because you saw it in the earlier. But I'm happy with that. Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2, another racing game. And we got Bujin Guy, the Forsaken City, another weird-ass game that I'm going to have to try out. I don't know, man. I've seen this game for rent in plenty of places, but I just never tried it. So, you know what I mean? Let me know. Let me know, man. Is it good? We got Bombastic. I've seen ads for it and everything like that. I've never tried it myself, so I'm going to be happy to try that one out for sure. We got Butt Ugly Martian, Zoom or Doom. I'm guessing it's going to be like a little Mario Kart-ish type game with Butt Ugly Martians. I just like saying Butt Ugly Martians. Oh, that game fell off the stack. I've gone too far. iNinja. Another little platformer too, another little B-rated one. Not quite the best, but not quite the worst. You know what I mean? We've got Robots. I haven't played it. I like the movie, but I haven't played the game, so that'll be fun to try. We got Chaos Legion. It's okay. It's a good hack and slash. It's kind of like I got a God of War, you know, feel to it. You know what I mean? But you know, a little bit. Nothing crazy. You know what I mean? But it's a fun little romp to go through. You know what I mean? I think it's good. We got Project Eden. I haven't played it too much myself, but it's another one that I'm gonna have to try out. So we got this weird-ass game here, Giant Citizen Kabuto. I've never even heard of this one, man, so it just looks really weird. Full of amazing visuals and fresh innovation. So we're going to have to try that one out for sure. We got Ape Escape 2. Another good pick there. It's not in the right case. It's got the little booklet in behind there, but we'll have to switch that out. We got Samurai Western. I'm actually reading the back of this, and this actually looks like fun. Do you want to play as a samurai? Do you want to play as a freaking, you know, cowboy? I'm like, damn, that's a good combination, man. I'm going to go in there and kick some ass as a cowboy, kill me some samurais, or vice versa. I'm like, this actually sounds really fun, you know what I mean? So I'm definitely going to try that one. We got A Bard's Tale, and A Bard's Tale, of course, has, if you've never noticed this, on the disc it says, for a really disturbing image, flip disc over. And it tells you to flip the disc over, and you look at yourself in the disc, and that's the disturbing image. So the game tries to mess with you physically, you know what I mean? But that's a good game to play. If you like Baldur's Gate or Dark Alliance and stuff like that, it's a good game to play. A good one for the collection. We got Magic Pengel, the Quest for Color. I haven't played it a whole lot, but it looks very quirky. You know what I mean? So I'm going to have to try that one out too. We got Spyro, Enter the Dragonfly. I was surprised that within all my games, I didn't have a whole lot of Spyro games, you know what I mean? So I was like, right on, add that to the collection. Now, I got this one by Konami, Ethereal Fantasia. I did not have that one for the collection, so I was very happy to get that to add to the RPG collection, you know what I mean? It never ends, man, for the PS2. So there's to go with my strategy guide that I mentioned earlier, we got Devil Kings, you know what I mean? So we'll have to try that one out for sure, you know what I mean? Gotta try those Capcom games. We've got The Incredibles. You know, haven't played it. We'll try it out. Incredibles 2, Rise of the Underminer. We got that shit too. Wizardry. I didn't have it actually. My buddy owns it and he has just the disc. I'm happy to have got it, most of it, but it still doesn't have the booklet. But it's still good to add to the collection, you know what I mean? I got Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring. I didn't have that one. I had a couple other ones, but you know what I mean? The original Onimusha. I had 2 and 3, now I got the original. Finishes that one off. Makes me happy, you know what I mean? We got Disney's Treasure Planet, another one for the PS2. I didn't play a whole lot, so we'll have to play that one too. The original Devil May Cry. I had 2 and 3, but I did not have the original. So, you know what I mean? This lot had a lot of games that I really needed, you know what I mean? So, I was very happy with this purchase. We got Maximo, Army of Zin. I've got the original, now I have both. It's awesome, you know what I mean? It just makes me happy when I get to fill these little slots and stuff like that. of games I need for the collection. So, Lord of the Rings, Return of the King, I didn't have that one, you know what I mean? So, Pac-Man World 2, I didn't have that one. Awesome game for the collection there, and that's a good little platformer. I needed Prince of Persia Warrior Within. I had the original and I had Two Thrones. Now I've got the second one, like I said, finishing off that little trilogy. And another little platformer, Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy, you know what I mean? You get to play as Sphinx, and some levels you get to play as the Mummy. I remember when this game came out. It's decent, you know what I mean? We got Lemony Snicket's A Series of Unfortunate Events. If you like the movie and stuff like that, the game, I think, follows the movie and stuff, but it's okay, you know what I mean? It's nothing fancy, but we got Lord of the Rings The Third Age. I was very impressed with this game when it first came out. It was a good little RPG, kind of makes you think of Final Fantasy X when you're playing it. It's a good one to have for the collection. I didn't have it, and I'm glad that it came complete too, so you know what I mean? That's a good one to add to the collection. And we're running down to, oh man, we got 4 games to go, man. Like, we're down to the end of this, man. We got Enthusia, Professional Racing, another racing game that I probably won't keep, you know what I mean? But Open Season, I like the movie, I have never played the game, so we'll give it a shot. We've got Soul Calibur 2. I had 3, now I've got 2. Can't go wrong with that, man. And last but not least, everybody, I got a copy of Star Ocean Until the End of Time. It's a good RPG. I remember when this came out, it was $80 when this game came out for the PS2. $80.49 is what my total was 10 years ago when I bought this game. I had to buy it on day one. And actually, what's funny about this game is, when this game came out, there's an article printed out and said that if you pre-ordered this game somewhere in the world or whatever, they actually sent you a certificate on if you get it, and you get to ownership of a piece of land on Mars. It was really weird. Like, it would have been cool to see this, you know what I mean? To get this certificate that says, you know, JJ GameTime owns, you know, land on Mars, you know what I mean? It'd be a cool certificate, but the little clause at the bottom said, but if life was found on Mars, it would be void. But it would still be cool to get these certificates, and I haven't found a whole lot of information on if anybody ever got any of these certificates, you know what I mean, even to this very day. But it was a really cool story, you know what I mean? I'll have to find it if it's in one of my magazines, you know what I mean? But it was a cool story with Star Ocean, you know what I mean? I have people that would vouch for it too, because it was around 2002. So it's a cool story. So I hope you enjoyed this cool little long episode of pickups that I made today. And yeah, man, I'll catch you guys next time when I pick up another nice haul. And just keep collecting those games and have fun, man. That's the whole point. So peace out, happy gaming, and we'll catch you guys next time. Whatcha?